know, what I have learned in my life though, going from making no money and being like barely making by to like making enough money, is that what really matters is how you use your money to maintain your happiness. Because some people, no matter how much money they have, can't seem to fill up their happiness. And then some people would be able to fill up their happiness better if they did have money. I remember like going through like the stages of like financial stress. And honestly, there aren't many feelings I've felt as suffocating as financial stress. So I really understand that aspect. And then it gets to the point where it's like you really need to learn how to use money and time properly to make yourself happy. It's strange. Sometimes I feel like I knew how to make myself happier before, and it's more convoluted now, but I'm also a lot more comfortable now. I don't know. It got real so fast. Yeah, we just started talking, and then I started thinking, and then I started thinking about money. Life does seem sadder as we get older, but I think it's just more like when you're younger, you tend to be a lot more unaware. Just like unaware of consequences, unaware of what's important. And as you get older, there are some things you find out a little too late. And so we're very like sad all the time. Just like kind of grieving about what we could have known, what we could have done better. And I think like where you really mature in life, or where you're able to like kind of move forward in life, is understanding that there wasn't much more we could have done. We've kind of tried our best in what we know to come here, and the only thing we can do in the future is continue to try our best and try to be aware of what's important to us and what we want to work towards, or what matters to us. So I think like, I don't know, like I am starting to understand a lot of the things people have said to me. How like life is a balance of things, and it's never too late, etc., etc. I agree. I think being alive is an incredible achievement. Being alive is kind of a grander opportunity than we take it to be. And I know a lot of us struggle with depression, and like some of us struggle with like suicidal thoughts and stuff, but I don't forget that living is kind of a grand opportunity. It's nice to be able to experience things. Or even being in the position of allowing us to grow to possibly experience things in the future. You know?
What's an easy way to
At least we
destroy
have that opportunity.
items? Lava. Okay.
I think that's one thing
Is Abe getting
why
off?
I've never been the type of person to like.
Ryan's having issues, so I'm trying to get that.
Yes.
Guys, I'm hanging on. I'm hanging on, but I can't hang
I don't
on
know how to
anymore.
describe it.
You can do this, Lily. Hang on.
I've
Can't
never
hang on
been
anymore.
the type
It's
of
can hang
hitting
on.
really
person
hard right now.
You can do
to
it.
not
Ryan's
want to
on new
be
energy.
Oh
progressive.
God. I don't.
Which is why I
Ryan-
lately,
he keeps leaving the game.
Oh, he's.
I think
he's
lately
chasing
I've
you, I
been
guess.
struggling a lot because I don't feel very progressive. I feel like I've been productive, but I don't feel progression. And when I come to that point in my life about anything, I always start to feel pretty frustrated. Because I think one thing I hate is wasting time. I hate wasting my time. I don't feel like I'm wasting my time, but I hate like looking back and thinking that I have or feeling that I have. And lately, I just don't really feel very progressive, I guess. Lacking a lot of growth in areas. But it's okay. I'll figure it out. Yeah? I mean, life is nice. You know? I think it's nice to hear that sometimes. Even though, like sure, some of us hate life a lot. I think it's nice to hear someone say, like, you know what? Life is kind of nice. Because you forget often the smaller opportunities that life gives that we take for granted. I don't know. What I've learned is that in this day and age, with the internet and social media and everything, just literally everything, and the way the information is shared, the way trends work, the way things are marketed, I feel like it's very easy to get caught up in like other people's happiness, and then you forget your own, and you forget your own purpose. But back when you were 7 and you only knew about what was like directly in front of you, like your school classmates if you went to school, or your family if you hung out with your family, or like whatever was in front of you, your dog or your cat, your books, your favorite shows. I think life was a lot simpler then because we were so much more focused on what made us happy. But the world has changed so much in the aspect that like all we see is what makes other people happy. And I think it's easy to get lost in that. And like I say this now, but again, I'll like go look through my phone and look on social media and whatever, and I'll like slowly start to forget what makes me happy again. And I'll slowly start to get caught up on like whatever's trending, whatever's popular, and maybe even at points being envious of that. But I do think it's really important to remember what makes us happy and what's in front of us. I'm glad this stream helped you take your mind off of things, kawaii. Yeah, social media did get toxic, I think. It wasn't always like this, but it has become kind of toxic recently. To the point where, like, I don't really look at it too much the past couple of days because I realized how much it was affecting me. I think even more so with COVID. It gave people bad habits in terms of, like, I actually started looking at social media more ever since COVID. So, gave me that bad habit.